When a negative thought comes up, at that instant say stop. Immediately move on to a positive thought. Do not even entertain the negative thought for a second. But remember that this is different from resistance of negative thoughts. What you resist persists. There is a big difference. Negative influences can come up from friends, TV, news, your imagination, seeing things, and so on. When you notice these negative influences and thoughts arising, you should shut them down instantly. There is no resistance involved. But when you find that the negativity is so strong that you have to resist it, that you cannot simply go around it without using resistance, at that time you should face the negativity head on. Do not resist it. Instead, bring it into your light, face it, and examine it with detachment. Try to look at it directly from a detached point of view and see what it is composed of, why it is arising, and why it is affecting you that way. Break it down and understand it and what is powering it. Ask yourself why it is there, what it really is. By being mindful and watching it, studying its composition, and finding its root causes and answers, you are able to overcome it. You get there in your mind first. We climbed Mount Everest in the mind first. We got to the moon in the mind first. You learnt to walk in the mind first. Get there in the mind first. It's that simple. Anything you wish to have it in your mind first. If you wish to have a massive new house, have it in the mind first in exactness and detail. Live in it in the mind first, and it will follow in physical. Try to avoid reading or watching bad news as much as possible. Even if you think it's good for your business, bad news creates bad images that interfere with your grandest vision. The world appears to you as you choose to see it. Bad news is often a self-fulfilling prophecy. Now, you know that thoughts create your reality. But if you're trying to link all of your reality today with your thoughts today, you're making a mistake. Today's thoughts affect some things today, but some of the more solid things in your reality today are the result of many days of past thoughts. Depending on the subject matter, focus, and certainty, thoughts take varying amounts of time to manifest into the physical. Think about your thinking. Think about the things you think about. Watch your thoughts and be deliberate in them. Thoughts are timeless and forever. You can intend and create into the past just as effectively as you normally intend into the future. Most people never consider this possibility, yet it is a powerful and useful one. This ability lies in the timeless nature of spirit and in the timeless nature of quantum energy packets that are the building blocks of the entire universe. What has become physical can be changed by thought, but it is a lot harder than making physical what is not already physical. What does it mean to pray ceaselessly? Consider this. It has been said that even before you ask, it is given unto you. It has also been said that ask and it shall be given unto you. Do you catch that? Asking is not begging. You do not beg the source, for it is already given to you even before you ask. Begging and wanting simply give you a lack of that which you beg and want. This is not just a spiritual idea. It is also provable using quantum physics. The quantum soup literally contains all possibilities of everything. Now, here. In other words, that spiritual promise is also a scientific fact. Let us move on. It is also said that you can do anything if you believe. It has also been said that whatever you put your attention and intention on takes form. That is how you create things out of the quantum soup of pure energy, by attention, intention, and belief. Many masters, teachers, and sages from all cultures and times have told us to not worry, to practice detachment, to trust in the mysterious workings of the universe, not only because the universe works with supreme intelligence, but also because you may not be aware of what your soul or higher self is choosing. Here, then, is what it means to pray ceaselessly. You have a desire. You will it to come into being, to manifest. You intend it wholeheartedly, clearly, focused, and with certainty. You pass this intent on to the source in whichever way you know how. Simple intention is enough, although meditation, stillness, is more effective when you have time to do so. So you pass on your intent, and you become detached from it. In other words, you watch it from behind the scenes, without a desire that it happens in any particular way or time or sequence. And because you know this works, because of your certainty and consistency, detachment and gratitude, It will take form in the most unexpected and miraculous of ways. That is prayer. Praying without ceasing is going through the whole day, every day, with such focused intention for all your life's desires, with certainty, detachment, and gratitude. This is not something you do once at a special time during the day and act totally different and confuse the rest of the day. It is something that becomes a lifestyle. That is praying ceaselessly. Prayer is meant to be active, ever present, and part of normal wakefulness. It is co-creative with the source. It wills to action. It is self-assertive. It is not the periodic, passive, helpless, and emotional appeal that many of us were taught to conduct as children. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and you shall find. Yet before you ask, it is given unto you. Self-assertive, co-creative, ever-present, grateful, made of receiving and not begging. That is praying without ceasing. Get rid of the idea now that prayer is the same as begging God for a favor, and God chooses whether or not to grant this favor and comes down and does both your work and God's own bit. Prayer is actually will that is co-creative, and your part of it is in clear intention, certainty, gratitude, detachment. You must have certainty, you must know you have this power, and you must trust that the source is friendly to your plans. To the extent that you do so, your prayers, your will be answered. There is no criterion by which the source decides to grant or to not grant prayers. The laws of the universe apply to all equally and unfailingly. Prayer is an inward energetic process, a call you give out with a detached expectation of an answer, without a shred of doubt. It is strong and certain will. When you realize that even the request is not necessary, that you are one with all that is, including